In early February 2026, the U.S. East Coast was struck by one of the most intense winter storms of the season. Meteorologists classified the system as a bomb cyclone, a rapidly intensifying storm marked by extreme winds, heavy seas, and a sharp drop in atmospheric pressure. As conditions deteriorated across the North Atlantic, several cruise lines were forced to urgently adjust their itineraries. Among them was Norwegian Breakaway, operated by Norwegian Cruise Line, which ended its Caribbean cruise early and returned to New York ahead of schedule for safety reasons. The Norwegian Breakaway, a breakaway-class cruise ship capable of carrying up to 4,819 passengers and crew, departed Manhattan on January 23, 2026, on an 11-day Caribbean voyage. The original itinerary included several sea days and port calls in the Caribbean, most notably St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, scheduled for January 30th, and St. Martin, a popular island divided between French and Dutch territories. The ship was originally set to return to New York on February 3rd. Midway through the cruise, weather forecasts began warning of a rapidly strengthening winter storm moving toward the eastern United States. As projections worsened, Norwegian Cruise Line made the decision to cancel the St. Thomas call, allowing the ship roughly 30 additional hours to head north and attempt to stay ahead of the storm system. After its scheduled stop in St. Martin, Norwegian Breakaway altered course and sailed directly toward the U.S. East Coast. Passengers were informed via an official onboard letter that the developing winter cyclone was affecting the ship's ability to maintain planned speeds and return on schedule. The company emphasized that the route change was made strictly in the interest of passenger and crew safety. Despite these precautions, the vessel still encountered severe conditions. On the morning of February 2nd, while sailing off the coast of Virginia, onboard instruments recorded wind speeds of up to 95 knots, equivalent to approximately 175 kilometers per hour, comparable to a Category 2 hurricane. Passengers described a difficult night with heavy motion and prolonged periods of reduced speed. As the ship continued north, strong headwinds and rough seas significantly limited progress. The captain later announced that the vessel was operating on 2 generators only, and speed was reduced to around 8.5 knots, far below its normal cruising speed of over 21 knots. Upon reaching New York waters on February 2nd, the ship faced another unexpected obstacle: ice in the harbor. Prolonged sub-freezing temperatures had caused thick ice to form around the port area. The U.S. Coast Guard deployed multiple icebreakers to keep shipping lanes open, and some local ferry services were reportedly suspended due to ice conditions. Norwegian Breakaway had to wait until a safe channel was cleared before docking at the Manhattan cruise terminal. Because the ship arrived one day earlier than scheduled, Norwegian Cruise Line offered passengers the option to remain on board overnight at no additional cost until the original disembarkation date. Guests who chose to leave immediately were also permitted to do so. All shore excursion costs related to the canceled St. Thomas stop were fully refunded to passengers' onboard accounts. The next scheduled cruise began on February 3rd as planned, with no delays. The company confirmed that all required inspections and preparations were completed on time, and passengers are already on their journey. Norwegian Breakaway was not the only cruise ship affected by the storm between January 29th and February 3rd, 2026. Carnival Sunshine returned early to Norfolk, Virginia, ahead of the storm. Several ships operated by Royal Caribbean Group, including Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruises vessels, adjusted arrival times or rerouted to southern ports. MSC Cruises reported schedule disruptions on ships operating between Florida and northeastern ports. Disney Cruise Line delayed at least one departure from Port Canaveral, while Holland America Line confirmed route changes affecting multiple ships. Industry analysts estimate that 15 to 20 major cruise ships were impacted by storm-related itinerary changes during this period, affecting tens of thousands of passengers. The situation highlighted both the scale of the weather event and the critical importance of operational flexibility and safety-driven decision-making in modern cruise operations.